Let's be honest, Rocket League used to feel different. Every match was chaos in the best way possible. Clutch saves, last second goals, that perfect moment when you and your teammates just click. But now, the hype isn't the same. The lobbies feel emptier, creators are moving on, and even die-hard players are taking longer breaks. So today, we're diving into the real reasons why Rocket League is losing popularity, not just the surface stuff, but what's actually causing the incredible game to slowly fade away. When Rocket League dropped in 2015, it was very unique. No one had ever seen anything like it. Flying cars, competitive gameplay that was actually physics-based, and a skill ceiling so high it felt endless. It wasn't just a game, it was a feeling. You'd queue up with some friends, laugh at your mistakes, and slowly get better. It was the perfect mix of fun and competition that few games ever achieve. But somewhere along the way, that magic started to fade. Now let's talk about the Epic Games takeover. When Epic Games bought Psyonix in 2019, everyone thought it would be a new era, something new. Bigger servers, more updates, cross-platform support, it sounded amazing. But what we really got was the beginning of a slow shift. Rocket League went free to play, which sounded great, but with that came as an in-game item shop, item bundles, and a ton of microtransactions. The community-driven vibe turned into a corporate-managed product. And while Epic brought in money and new players, it also brought a loss of identity, the soul that made Rocket League feel special. It got buried under the item shop. And let's not even get into trading just yet. Now let's get into the lack of real updates. Here's one of the biggest issues. Rocket League has never evolved. The core gameplay has been almost untouched for years. Yes, it's mechanically perfect, but it's stagnant. We're not getting new game modes that stick, no real ranked overhaul, no meaningful quality of life improvements. It's like Psyonix is afraid to touch their own creation. Meanwhile, other games like Valorant, Fortnite, and Apex are constantly changing, whether that's good or bad. That's for you to decide. But new maps, new mechanics, constant content, we've had such a lack of. Rocket League is stuck in 2016, and that's starting to push people away. Now let's talk about ranked, because oh boy is it bad. The matchmaking system has, completely fallen off. You'll dominate one game and get destroyed the next, all because of inconsistent MMR and random teammates. And don't even get me started on Smurfs. It's nearly impossible to climb when half your lobbies are filled with players that don't belong there. The rank grind has become more stressful than rewarding, and when the main competitive mode feels miserable, what's left to keep players grinding? Even the top level players, the ones who carried the community for years, are getting burned out. Now that we talked about ranked, let's get into the esports fall off. Remember when Rocket League esports felt huge, crowds screaming, fast-paced overtimes, that just-in moment that gave everyone chills?
And he won't let up now! 4 seconds left!
NRG need this immediately. They've got the kick off in their favour. Kato tries to clear. It is almost there. It just has to hit the floor. Violent Panda puts it the long way. And it's almost there. Justin keeps it alive. Telepostle there. Bounces
into the corner.
NRG still around. Justin is there for the shot.
Justin! Justin!
This is Rocket League!
The hype is fading. The RLCS is still going, but viewership is down. There's less excitement, fewer storylines, and honestly, not even enough effort from Epic to make it feel special. Compare Rocket League esports scene to Valorant or Counter-Strike. They get massive marketing, strong narratives, and constant watches. Rocket League gets an announcement, tweet, and a YouTube stream link. And that hurts the game's image, because esports used to be Rocket League's biggest marketing engine, and now it's barely running. Now let's talk about the casual player problem. Here's another thing a lot of people don't talk about. Rocket League is not fun for the casuals anymore. The skill gap has exploded. If you're a new player, you're not just going to go up against people who can aerial. You're facing mechanical masters who flip reset like it's muscle memory. There's no real tutorial system, no onboarding, no training ladder to help new players progress. It's just good luck, have fun, and get destroyed. So new players quit, old players are burnt out, and the middle ground community shrinks. That's a death sentence for a long-term growth game. And if you ask most players why they're frustrated, it's just not just the gameplay, it's the silence. Psyonix barely communicates with anyone, not to mention Epic. No roadmaps, no transparency, no consistent updates on what's coming. The community feels like it's shouting into the void. People create detailed posts with feedback and nothing happens. Meanwhile, indie games with smaller teams like Schedule 1 are pumping out content, engaging daily with players, and listening. Rocket League doesn't need constant change, it just needs a connection, and right now, that's what's missing the most. Rocket League is still one of the greatest games ever made, But if it wants to survive, if it wants to grow again, it needs to start listening, innovating, and caring about the community that built it. Because Rocket League isn't just another esport, it's a masterpiece that deserves better. Let me know what you think. Can Rocket League still make a comeback? Drop a comment, hit that like button if you still love the game, and subscribe for more Rocket League content.